It's crazy because I have a blue background with a purple light on, and the red is giving me all these different colors. Like it's crazy. It's like red, it's like pink, and then over here is on purple, and then it's purple just too much. That's for when we play Yakuza. I don't think red. I don't think red is the right move. I think we're just gonna go with purple, man. I look me pasty as hell. We'll go with purple. Look like an exotic alien ready for 11. All right, give it a little couple minutes. We'll see if we can get a copyright strike for some reason on this. I don't think I had a copyright strike at all on the Final Fantasy. Maybe, I'm not sure. I don't remember. Oh, trusty babe. Good evening, chat. Final Fantasy 16. From my guesstimation, it is part 20. It seems like we're getting pretty close to the end. I'm not sure how close. I'm gonna have a little drink. Drink. Hang on. Oh. I drink damn sodies. It's like, why you make people with the like that kind of accent? Like, ugh. It's like I might talk like that, but that bitch is dumb. It's like she got sodies. That's because she's a fatty. Shit, I'm a fatty too. Got to drink that. Cheers. All right, let's get into it. I don't remember where we're at. I want to say I didn't play last week. And it's warm, so I'm gonna open my window. I wonder if the kids are outside screaming still. Neighbors. Oh no, it's getting ready to rain. It's thunderstorming a little bit. Thunder! Oh, wow, wow, wow. That's probably too young to know that song. Dude, this is a memory. I'm gonna like 10 years if I'm still doing this or if I'm not doing it, I'll look back like, you know what? You know what I did when I was 40? I played video games and had a great time. Side quest. Tara? Tara?
Clive, I wanted to give you something for the kindness you showed my mentor.
Oh yeah. We let him die. Well,
What's
no,
this?
we went and got a poison. He killed
A
him
chest
essentially.
of all the medicines you're ever likely to need. Seeing as you're so reluctant to come to the infirmary, I thought you might as well take a part of the infirmary with you.
I'm sure it will be very helpful indeed. And Taya, try not to work too hard.
And work Rodrigue all the harder, you mean? He's a quick study, but he's got a long way to go yet. I'll take that particular piece of advice when you heed it yourself, thank you very much.
Yes, ma'am.
Besides, who else is going to see that your brother takes his medicine?
Who indeed?
We should have came and did this immediately, but I was like, it's another side quest. So we got a medical chest? What the fuck is a medical chest? Ah, displays in his chamber. Cool. Let's go look at it. Any hunts that need to be, anything need to be killed? Except for that S-rank dragon, dude. He's a dick. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, just you. You're just you're an asshole. You killed us. You like literally beat the shit out of us. I got new mementos, a new song. Ooh, new tomes. Let's go do the tomes. I don't care. We'll change the music. I don't care about this, and then we'll go see the chest. I'm pretty sure it's main mission.
Cole said it was an army of Akashi. What will happen to Mid and the others?
They'll probably die. No, we're going back. That's where we gotta go. We're gonna go save Mid and the others. I don't know why I hit map. I looked over in the corner, it was like a local map. That's how you open the door, and I was like, M.
Let me help. I know my letters. Most
Good morrow to you, my friend. I have a few new notes that might interest you.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah! Living library.
I believe
Level
you will
6.
find most interesting.
Do 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 boot do do boot 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 boot. That's the Mother Crystal we're going after. This is the place. This is all the information we already know.
What subject shall we consider today?
Thank you, sir. I was just telling my roommate, I was like, I think I've got, maybe 1, 2, 3 more streams at most, maybe.
Those imps are going to break.
Which song should we listen to?
I feel like we're getting close to the end. But I forgot there's DLC for this game too, so we'll do that after the main, because that's how you can't play the DLC until you play the main mission. This is my personal ward, Oscar. What up, yo?
My Lord Marquis, I heard about Eastpool, that some of my fellow guardians are to build a new home there, both for themselves and for Madame Martha's bearers. Is it true?
Yes.
It's true.
Yeah.
The village is to be rebuilt.
It'll be a fight.
I have many fond memories of Eastpool. When I was a child, we would visit my aunt and uncle often. They would lavish attention upon me as if I were the son they never had. I went to see Aunt Hannah after my uncle passed away, but not nearly as often as I should have.
Oscar, I'd like you to assist Sir Wade in the rebuilding efforts.
It'll be hard. You'll have to fight for it every day.
But, my lord, my training is not yet complete. I couldn't possibly.
I warned you I might not be the easiest of masters, but I'm not as hard-hearted as that. Go. Be with your aunt.
Yeah.
Rebuild her home. Is what she would have wanted.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yes, my lord. Thank you.
You can have a home, and then you can just live there, and then whenever we need you, we just call you, bro. No worries, man. Alright. No new inquiries. Tis the books. Beautiful carved chest that opens to reveal countless compartments full of tonics and tinctures. It's a word. As Clive often proved difficult patient, reluctant to come to the infirmary, Tara commissioned this curio that he might take part in the part of the infirmary with him, so he doesn't have to come back every. So it's just like, yo, I got this for you. You don't have to come back to the infirmary and fix yourself up. And she'll honestly, she probably comes in here and checks on that. You know what I mean? Every once in a while, make sure it's all good. So I think we're good. World map. Main mission. He's a good boy, Torgal. Yes, he is. He's a frost dog. He can transform and get like fucking cool little like frost powers, and he gets like armor and shit. I don't know how it works. He just does it whenever. Joshua's about to be like, yeah, I went to Kidasai.
I were right, Clive. My dad had it all worked out.
He'd be proud of you, Mid. His writings may have helped, but this achievement is all yours. Can we catch them?
The Ainayar's one of the largest, fastest vessels ever built. And it won't help she has the wind at her back. Any other ship would be hard-pressed to keep pace with her, let alone reel her in. But this isn't any other ship. This is the Enterprise!
Lame.
And the world's never seen anything like my dad's engine.
It certainly hasn't.
The USS Enterprise from Star Trek. How this ship better be fucking amazing.
Barnabas Thumb.
He kicked the shit out of me.
Only what the bards sing. That he sailed to Ash from southern lands. That it was his mastery of the blade which won him the throne. And that his sword, Odin's sword, can sever the very threads of creation. But don't lose any sleep over a last tilt. We'll do what we must to survive.
What we must.
The light!
I thought this cove was meant to be hidden.
Mid! Company!
Eh?
We'll hold them off until the ship is ready. But hurry!
Bollocks! All hands! Man your stations!
It's like shit. Torgal's like, yay! I love Torgal. He's such a good boy. Oh no, Uncle's out there.
Everyone with me?
He's a good boy. Oh, it's the ash shit.
Here they come.
Didn't you try to like bolt the door or anything? The guy's just like running like, ah! I don't even know what.
Mid needs every moment we can give her.
Behind me, Lord Rosfield.
I'll take care of these fuckers. I'll have you know, earthbreaking here once struck fear into the heart of every man in the fleet.
About that offer, Gav?
How are we doing, Mid?
I thought you said that ship was fast!
Sicking puppy. He's a good boy. I need thousands and thousands more. Ugh, I need a whole bunch more. Uncle, fall back.
That was easy enough.
All right, you lousy lot. Get your asses on board. She's ready to sail.
You heard the captain.
Clive.
Ah, shit, he's alive still?
But I thought he was...
Confounded. Then it is as I feared. Sleipnir is no man, but a creation of Odin.
Ah, shit. You guys get on board. I got it.
Phoenix's fiery fundament. Have you no normal enemies?
No, never.
Up for another round?
Absolutely.
Right, Lord Rosfield?
My boy, there was a time people called me the Executioner. Or was it my axe? No matter, heads will roll all the same.
Mate! New plan! You leave! We follow!
Follow? Swimming, are you? Oh, bugger me! Weigh anchor! Engine's dead slow ahead!
Have care, my friends. 'Tis not blood that runs through an Eddie's veins. These foes will not fall easily. They will fall.
I coax before a woodman's axe. Good thing I brought one!
How long are we meant to keep this up?
As long as it takes. Unless you have a better idea.
Well, I've already killed at least 5 of the bastards. Fuck it. Let's do the lot.
Should we make for the ship?
Not yet. Wait for my signal.
In your own time, Clive!
Right. Run for it!
Joshua, why are you going that way? Oh. Yeah, good jump, guys. Yeah, come on. Come on, Clive. Move those fucking feet. You're gonna hit that robot spot. Ooh. Look, hanging on for dear life. Hey, level up.
Now, mate!
Alright, engine full ahead! And hold on tight!
I was hoping it'd be like an airship, you know, like it was in first Final Fantasy and the second Final, like not the first one. 7 is the first. When I say first one, it's 7 for me. Jill, you okay?
What do you want?
That's quite a mess you've made. And wholly unnecessary. You are my offering to Mythos. I would not see you damaged.
Now back to your stations! Every bell spent treading water puts another league between us and the galleon.
I don't suppose Mid has a spare engine? Since you rose from the grave, my fortunes have plummeted. Are you absolutely certain of this quest of yours, Clive? The foes you face are as terrible as they are numerous.
Aye. And they'd have us live and die on their terms, which should answer your question.
Ah. You have that same stubborn look as your father did when he set his mind to something. On the battlefield, I am but a single axe. A deadly one, mind, but a single one nonetheless. Yet what you require is 1,000, and I believe my old friend in Randalar can provide them. Take care, Clive. I have many more tales of your father's exploits to share. And I cannot very well do that if you're dead. Again.
Good luck, Uncle.
Bye, Uncle.
And may fair winds attend you.
Fair winds and following hills.
As for you, Joshua, take care.
I shall do my best, Uncle.
Yep. Bye, Uncle.
Farewell, my nephews. When next you see me, it shall be with an army at my back.
I feel like I feel like it's gonna be sad. I feel like the army's gonna betray him.
Cheerio.
You would think he would steer, and somebody else would paddle, but he also does the hard work.
Well, we can't have him showing us up now, can we?
We would never hear the end of it.
I like how there's just a little fireball flying around so we could see. It's like, bye, Uncle. Poof, magic. Twin side the Holy Empire's Sambaric. Oh, look, Odin's alive. Not Odin, that's the Crown Prince.
Mercy.
I thought he was left for dead. Oh, well, he was. Yeah, he killed his own father because he was like, he wasn't under a spell. He was just so convinced that the new son was like perfect, and come to find out it was Ultima took over the little kid's body and making him see all this stuff. And so son killed father, and then the younger son betrayed this one. I mean, because he's a bad guy.
What have I done?
Well, he wasn't just you.
My lord.
The little girl's gonna save your life. Yeah, there's the mother crystal from the Empire. It like shrank and defortified it itself, and like it moved. Nice. Can't go anywhere else. So like we're gonna go to here, and then we got a whole new area, and then that's the last mother crystal. Good evening, chat. Final Fantasy 16.
There's a lot of sea between here and Waloed, but any ship heading north has to round Zemeckis and put through the Narrow. Maintain our current bearing north-northeast, and we'll catch the Black Galleon before she vanishes again.
What's to prevent her from circling around Ash from the south?
With these winds in those waters, it'd taken forever and a fortnight to reach Stonehere.
Mid knows what she's talking about, Clive. Better than any of us lot, anyway. I say we do as she tells.
Sails on the horizon.
She's ours.
We're pirates now, yay! Arr! Avast, ye hardy.
Full ahead! And keep those furnaces fed!
I was in the Navy, but I don't know what any of that means. I was a CB, it was construction. I know about battle stations, I know about that. I don't know anything, I wasn't like, Avast, ye hardy, port and starboard, nothing like that. CB. I did construction. I like how it has a smaller ship on it. Is that how that works? Two ships on the side of it?
Where one leads,
and then they can break
so
it off
does the other
and still have
follow. The bond of consciousness which joins them, condemning both to the same fate.
This is Odin. He's a Bamf.
Yet my every attempt to strike it from their hearts serves only to tighten its hold. Fascinating. But then, there is naught my blade cannot sever.
Oh, we're dead.
Great Grigos, gosh!
Ugh. Why I didn't want to be on the ship.
Hard a port! Heads down, you brutes! And brace for impact!
Damn, Mid like got like an E-braking and shit. It's because of the jets. She has way more control to move side to side. Oh, that's not fair. Why can't he fly? It's like because my horse was 6 legs. All right. Board the ship.
It's now or never. I'll find
Now.
her.
I'll kill everybody. Ah, shit. We're here to save Jill. Come on, Odin.
Bloody hell! How to stop it!
Yeah, let him destroy that ship. Not our ship. I've come for my friend.
Where did you hide, Hieronymus?
You're in the way. Nothing, bro. I hit Alt and Windows at the same time. Didn't like that at all. Jill, I'm coming for you.
Please, don't kill me.
No, I ain't gonna kill you. I'm just here for Jill. You get
I need to hurry.
you get in my way, I'll kill you.
Proper fight at last. We're all going to die. On a butcher's bill.
Torgal, excuse me, puppy. Odin's over there, I bet.
No! There he is! He wants him alive!
Hold on. I'm coming. For both of you.
Yeah. Look how he came up here. Coming, Joshua. Come on, Targo. I think she's downstairs. Be a good boy.
What the hell are you?
I'm in person? The hell are you?
My neck! I can't feel my neck! She won't take us yet. Come on, get up! Enough of this! A king can fight his own battles. Boss.
Jill!
You came.
Get back!
Okay, hug later. Come on.
Clive, how did you...
I'll explain later. Hands.
You gotta be ready to fight. Come on, girl.
Can you walk?
Out of here I can.
Yep.
Stand still!
Phoenix. Are you not the dominant of fire? I see naught before me but a guttering flame.
Joshua's always been like frail. That's cheating.
Odin. In honest then.
Wow, that's crazy. Hardcore. Mid. Mid. What the crap? Bro. Dude, he just like no arc that shit or fucking whatever that was. Part of the Red Sea. Sorry, that's wrong. I like how the water, because he cut that, so the water cannot go. Like it's not there no more. I don't understand why the water doesn't come down, but
Can you go on?
give her a potion.
I think so.
Give her a potion.
But to where?
You. What did you do to Joshua?
The Phoenix? Oh, I expect he will survive. This consciousness in which you coil your feeble souls is grown thick with desperation. And thus has my master turned to my blade. The world will soon be painted in black. And all that live shall gather in death's autumn wake.
Not if we remove the cause of this misery. Not if we destroy the last of the Mother Crystals and restore balance to the world.
Come. Do you truly think it's so simple? The Blight is inevitable. Not even the Almighty might stop its endless march. Your efforts will avail us naught. Naught, that is, but suffering. You must embrace the truth, Mythos. Accept your place with the Lord.
Keep it. As long as there's a chance, There's a choice.
Ever led astray by your blind resolve.
Now, it is time you learn the inevitability of your divine fate. However much it may hurt.
Dude, he's about to beat us again.
As far away as you can.
Clive, no.
Trust me, Jill.
Ain't him at all.
We don't have to do this. Oh, but we do. If only to remind you of your duty. Defend yourself.
Ugh.
In the short time since our last meeting, you have grown much. Yet as a vessel, I fear my lord will still find you lacking. After all this fire and fury, and for what? Stopping the blight. A foolish notion fed to you by a foolish man.
How dare you?
You know naught of this world nor of our place in it. If our fates were so easily rewritten, we would all be gods. Are you ready? I have seen enough. If reason cannot sway you, there are other means of persuasion that might. Cast off your mantle you've been given. And thus is the light of hope severed.
Dang.
You would yield so soon.
Never.
Clive!
Why'd you come back?
Do you not see? Your iron will weighs you down, dragging you ever further from your purpose.
And what is my purpose?
Mythos. Who are we? What are the dominants? The breath of the Creator still warm on our lips. We carry his light that we might guide the masses in his name. We are but mighty acts of God.
We are more than that.
You would be nothing without what he has granted you. The power we wield is his, and yet every time we draw upon it, it wears away at our very being. It breaks us. It unmakes us, that its immaculate aspect might reveal itself. The icon. It is too much for even his chosen few. apart from you, Mythos. You wield the might of many, yet your body does not answer for its avarice.
What are you saying?
What I am saying is that we dominants are a means to an end. We were created for you, that you might drink deep of our strength and thereby fulfill your divine purpose.
Which is?
To feed. As you would know, could you only look beyond the walls of your prison of self-regard. As long as you choose to ignore this, you shall never penetrate my defenses. Still, you may take solace in the fact that you are not alone in your plight. The chains of volition shackle all of mankind, but there is yet cause to rejoice. For the Lord, in his mercy, has taken pity on his flawed creations, and shall see them restored to their proper forms.
And what exactly would that be?
Why, loyal servants to God.
No.
Manners, Lord Rossfield? They are men, like you and me. Albeit ones unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
You mean to turn everyone Akashic?
Not turn, Mythos. Turn back. For too long has mankind been led astray by their clamorous wills. It is time they return to a world of quiet equality, where they might once more know salvation.
Salvation? And abandon everything we hold dear?
We don't need your salvation. We'll save ourselves, and we'll do it on our own terms.
Yeah, you tell him, Clive.
Yours, and not your gods.
With every defiant expression of your will, the tighter the chains of consciousness become. But perhaps that fact may be put to use.
And he's done holding the water back.
Clive!
No shit!
The faster it binds you to the remaining dominance, the stronger your hunger will become. Until it leads you back to the only answer there ever was. Mayhap not by the path my master intended, but back all the same.
Ash is not far. I could freeze a path.
You're in no fit state.
Probably not, but I can try. Don't look back!
I was not bested. I let him go. I was just tired of attacking. I was like, I let him go. What's for dinner, y'all? Having a good day? Just hanging out?
I hope the others are safe.
The Enterprise was clear of the gap when we fell. They made it, Jill. And they will have seen the ice.
Oh.
Where it led. We need only wait till dawn.
Torgo, don't look. He's like, alright, I'm going to bed.
This is the second time Barnabas has bested me. I'm powerless against him.
maybe there really is nothing else for it but to give yourself to his master. Only you won't do that. The Clive I know would never.
There's a red
do
planet
that.
out there.
So you believe. But do you really know me? If what Barnabas said was true, then I'm more monster than man. And each time I summon the flames from within, I burn away the things that make me who I am.
Do you, though? Think of what you've used that power for. Of all the people you've saved. It doesn't matter how or by whom it was granted, only how you choose to use it. And you've chosen to use it for good, haven't you?
I've also used it to kill. What if that's my purpose? What if it's all I'm good for?
PG-13.
You're still that same boy I grew up with. Always so eager to save everyone around you, and yet always so alone. Because you failed to realize the one thing that needed saving most of all. You, Clive. You. You never once took the time to save yourself.
PG-13. Wow.
I think I might be beyond saving.
No one.
Turn this down a little bit. It's getting hot in here. Wow. This, okay, it's not meant for kids. Calm yourself.
You fight to survive. And
Bro, he's
you
got like
survive
perfect
so that you
abs,
may protect
perfect
those you
stomach
love.
muscles that go down. You know what I mean? Like he
what
he
you
works
do.
out. He must every day. You know when he's
you've
not
always
saving
done.
lives. I'm sorry. This is supposed to be a heartfelt moment. I can't. Cool, great. Thank you for the love scene.
And I know you're not about to change. So I'm going to help you. To give you what you need to protect us all.
Can't make jokes right now. I'm trying to be serious.
Jill. Are you sure?
I'm gonna get Shiva.
If this is what you want, then
Don't worry, Clive. It is.
Is she gonna die? I feel like every time he gives the power for somebody, they either die or get really hurt.
This burden, I'll give you the strength to bear it alone.
So hers and then Odin's.
these burdens I carry, my sins, my pain, my sorrow, I see now that they are all a part of me.
She's like, this is weird. Just take the power, hurry up and get out. And then dead. It's a very beautiful picture, though. The swirliness. How defenseless they are, you know what I mean, right now. All right, calm down. You didn't have to make it sound like that.
If I'm to continue on, having pledged my life to those I love, I will gladly bear your burdens too.
She's like, yeah, I'm
Till
gonna
my
get a
last breath.
sigh.
Clive.
And scene. What is the hand?
I promise you, Jill.
Why is your hand on my knee, ma'am?
We will find a way to escape this fate.
They're like, now focus on his pecs. That's gonna make the scene. Is focus on his rippling
Find a
pecs.
To save each other.
I bet they die. I'm gonna try to keep PG-13, but I got so many jokes in my head. Ugh. It's like just get it over with. Come on now, look at him.
We might one day look upon the moon again, together.
Oh,
And I promise you,
up,
Clive,
red flag.
that I will be there, no matter what you must become.
I know.
I like how he didn't take his earring off. He's like, no, I'm dying because it's cold and wet, but I'm not gonna leave my stud in, bro.
So much joy.
Oh my God, just make out already. Hurry up. Thank you. Now, if this was made in like the other Japanese games, you're gonna start hearing some stuff, and I'm gonna be tapping the button real fast. Be like, "Good night." If the star would have, if it would have been like a shooting star, that'd have been the end of that scene. Look at him. Look at him. Dude, all those people on that ship, he didn't even care. He was like, fuck them. Not Clive. Odin. Whatever. Barnabas. She's like, good morning, handsome. He was like, make me a sandwich. I'm hungry. I get Shiva now. I like the Titan for the counter, but if Shiva's cool, I might switch him out for Shiva. One peaceful night. Oh, he's a good boy. Come on, Torgo. We gotta go swim.
What of Barnabas? Do we pursue him?
I like how your wounds are all healed after being enslaved for
No.
like, I don't know, like 2 days
Our
probably,
paths
3
will
days.
cross again soon enough. Whether we like it or not.
They just need a little bit of love. Love heals everything.
Besides,
And laughter.
there is
And also
something we must
medicine.
do
Medicine's the
first.
best medicine. And then it's laughter, then love. Maybe love and laughter switch those around.
Course. Drake's spine. The last mother crystal.
The Einherjar is at the bottom of the sea. Waloed won't dare move on Storm without her. But they know we're coming now. We'll need a plan. And a damn good one at that.
That's not true, because Joshua gave us the Phoenix, and we still have the Phoenix. That was at the very beginning of the game, which was really cool.
Then let's go home and find one.
I wish I could reset all the and get all the ability back, and then I could go through and pick the ones I want. There's a good boy. He's like, all right, time to go kill things. Don't get me wrong, I love romance stuff, but that's not what I needed right there. The promise, become one. So that's where we're at. It wants us to go home. Why would we go back? Sit back for another 20-minute cutscene.
Mid says Odin split the sea in two. She's always been partial to a tall tale.
No, he really did.
There's tall, and then there's tall.
I struggle to believe it myself.
I see your uncle isn't with you.
He stayed with the Enterprise. After our brush with the Einherjar, she was in urgent need of repair. And my uncle knows a shipwright in Randalar. We're to join him there when we're ready to sail for Ash.
You sure that's wise? Last I heard, the place was still overrun with Akashic.
Show me a city where that isn't true. Ultima's plague is spreading.
We're running out of time, aren't we? We've done our best to shore up that hideaway. But I doubt a few planks will stop what's coming. Still, we'll keep at it. Every little helps, I suppose.
Let's hope so.
Nice. Cross the Narrow. Power of Ice. Nice. Clouds cleaning a portion of the icon Shiva's essence. Tuning with Shiva not only changes the element of magic, but also allows access to so many iconic abilities such as Ice Age, which forcefully knocks back enemies great distance. Abilities found in the main menu. Thank you. Code snap left and right or back to dodge close it. Close it. Oh, nice. It's a dash.
I should visit Joshua, assuming Tony will allow it.
Got anything new? Nope. Blacksmith Blues. Say the realm. Reading table. We got a message there. Even weirder science. New weapon at the forge. Let's go look at the forge for it. And we'll see. This is our allies have missions. Yes, let's see.
Anything catch your eye?
Holy Empire has one. The Imperial Province of Rosaria. Dalmekia has 3. Killing Flame 2. Under new management.
Always something in there.
Yeah, we're gonna go do things. This is why I never get too big into the main story, because it's like main story, main story, main story. Then
nicks and lumps.
there's like 6 different side quests. Very sad.
Oh, don't tell me we've run out of papio nuts and all.
So, will it be?
Ooh, Ice Brand. How much is it? You can craft this. Still don't have a stained loincloth. Absolutely.
Should last you a good while.
Thank you. Reinforce it.
And?
Woo! Look at that beauty. Let's look at our abilities. It's gonna be right there. Diamond Dust. Sometimes a winter storm freezes enemies in place within a radius before knocking them back. Sometimes a colossal ice crystal that deals continuous damage to all enemies trapped inside of it. That's pretty cool. Launches multiple shards of ice upon striking small enemies drawn towards Clive. Can be done in mid-air. That's the dash. Attacking with shift while sliding can temporarily freeze enemy. If I had to use Shiva, it'd be this and this. I'm very picky, yes. Let's upgrade that. Upgrade it again. It's even bigger. Okay. So let's switch you out. Switch you out with Shiva. Ice Age. I want E to be ultimate, so Diamond Dust is the ultimate. I want this as Ice Age. These are good, but wow. Pedigree affects Torgo's attack potency and increases Torgo's companies in battle. Art to change image. Oh, that's what he looks like. That's what he looks like when he's angry, kitty. So, normal sick, that's maxed out. Ravage. Conjures an aura to mend allies. Chakra frame. Ranger smite triggers an explosion in front of Torgo, lifting enemies in the air. Banish. I wonder how he transforms. Capindoras. Sir, I and the other Curseburgers have grown concerned regarding the well-being of our captain, despite apparent unrest. Her recent investigations have visited upon her. Lady Doris refuses all offers of assistance. If it is not too much trouble, I would ask you to please speak with the captain and learn what troubles her. Yes, we'll do that. Absolutely.
There's no way of knowing if Doris will confide in me, but I can speak to her at least.
Gotta get that renown up. And then we'll go this way, get this mission, come around. Guess there's stuff to get these and this.
Have you tried Molly's lemon tarts? I've never had anything so.
Lemon tart, you say? Salted pork.
Canva lost? It can't be true.
Miss, can we read Miss Editor's story for our lesson today?
What a wonderful idea, Jocelyn. Let's do just that.
We can go upstairs now. Oh, we could always go upstairs. I'm an idiot. Mid.
Canva in the hands of Akashic.
Sid. Just the man I was hoping to see. Did you have a mo?
Don't tell me. You need more bomb ash.
Oh no, we still got plenty of that left.
Nice.
I'm
Good.
working on bringing another one of the Chief's designs to life. This time, it's a new smelter. It's got a reverberatory hood over the top for additional thermo amplification and a system of reciprocal recirculatory regenerators that
They do things.
let's just say it gets very blimmin' hot. A heck of a lot hotter than anything Blackthorn's got in his forge, that's for certain. Only mithril engines get hotter, and you can't chuck ore in one of them and get metal out the other end.
I mean, you can if you...
Trouble is, we won't be able to make out of any old rubbish neither. We need the good stuff. And I hear you once helped Helena get her hands on exactly that. Any chance you could help me too?
I don't know what you're talking about, but sure, I'd be happy to.
If it's for the good of the hideaway, I'd be happy to.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, it is. I promise you.
So, what exactly is this good stuff you need me to find?
We've got a couple of examples here.
Spherical echoes, we call them. More fallen materials. So this smelter is similar to the Mithril engine in more ways than one. That's right. They're a bit like the thermal helms. Fallen ceramics deal with heat like nothing else, see? And what's more, they're directional, transferring heat from the inside to the outside. But these things, they're all outside. If we line the hood with them, they'll reflect the heat right back into the furnace. We've collected as many as we can, and I know where we can get the rest. Trouble is, they're all watched over by their bigger, uglier cousins.
All right.
So you want me to visit some ruins, destroy some echoes, and bring back the spheres they're guarding? That's it in a nutshell, yeah. We're only 3 short, mind. And we know exactly where they are. There's one up Amber Way, in that ruin that they call Lost Plume, and another in the Silent South, over in
Wow.
Dalmatia. Last one is in the ruins of Advent, which is in the Empire. All right then. Wish me luck. Will do. I'll be keeping all my fingers and toes crossed.
Okay, Owen.
How was she? The Enterprise.
It was awesome, thank you. It saved our lives.
So, she don't need sails or oars, but she's still the fastest ship on the sea.
Yep.
Then again, why settle for low-born chaff when you...
Where are you?
Can I help you, Sid?
I'm looking for Doris. Is she here?
I'm afraid not. She's at Martha's Rest on a job. My job, actually. When she heard what the mission was, she insisted on going herself. Alone.
Did she? What was the mission?
Following up on some new information. Once they'd settled in, the bearers you helped liberate in the Dragon's Eyrie were keen to talk about their imprisonment. And about their captor.
The slaver Cole's team were tracking when they were attacked by the Beastmen. I'll go and find her. She's at Martha's Rest, you say?
If she's not moved on already, yes. I hope everything's all right.
Why would Doris insist on going alone? Maybe Cole was right to be worried.
Back again?
Update.
Allow me to educate you. Here's the latest information I have.
Shishiva, Ifrit, Odin. There's Ultima. He's still alive. Nice. Captain of the Enterprise. All these people. Still people we don't know. Like Joshua's the red. These are his people. Ambrosia. This is his mom. She died. What a bitch. That one.
Here you are.
So we came back. Now we're gonna go this way to the Helion. That's what happened. Then we came here and arrested.
Very good.
Thank you.
Heard the bad news then, did you?
What bad news?
About Dravost. Blackthorn's old haunt. With the forge and all that. Well, anyway, the mines just down the road from there are spewing out ether like no one's business.
And the village?
Safe from the flood for now, but they've got other problems. Akashic. Every creature in the area is either turned or on the way to turning, apparently. Zoltan and the others are living on borrowed time. They need help, and quick. Doris sent a few curse breakers to keep an eye on things, but there's only so much a couple of scouts can do. Except get eaten. If something ain't done soon, the whole place will be overrun.
Yeah, we'll have to help.
I won't let that happen.
Didn't think you would.
Does Blackthorn know?
I thought it might be better if he didn't. He'd only do something stupid. You reckon we should tell him?
No. It's better this way.
Yeah, well, I can't stand about knowing what's happening out there, so I'm off. I'll see you in Dravost.
Let's do. Wow, look. Davos. Let's go up here and we'll go to Martha's Rest because there's a quest up here as well. So we'll clear this area up first. Go to Hawk's Cry Cliff. I keep wanting to hit so I need to go Amber to this way. Very fast runs. Okay.
Good girl.
Faster!
Oh, those are a cashier.
Thanks, girl.
The people of Amber might not have been the friendliest sorts, but they didn't deserve this. Not that the Aether cares.
There's an angry chicken up there. Do you see it?
Damn it. The whole village is turned. Time to fight.
Kill! Go for it!
This one.
All yours, Torgal. Over here!
This one.
These are close range.
This one. ones first.
Ugh.
How to find this spherical echo? This is it. Right then. Just two more to find. We've got a few rooms going. Laura should be somewhere nearby. Assuming she's still here.
The world seems to be changing so fast lately I can hardly keep up. But what I do know is that there's more bad news than good. You can tell that just by looking at people's faces.
Want to know how to tell if the world's going to rack and ruin? Look for busy places.
It's been a pleasure, Doris. Just like old times.
I'll give your offer some thought, my lady.
How goes the investigation?
Sid, what brings you to Martha's Rest?
You. I heard you were out here on your own, tracking our slaver. I trust you're being careful.
Of course. And it had to be me. The bearers from the Dragon's Eyrie confirmed a long-held suspicion of mine that the slaver we've been tracking is an old acquaintance. She's no fool. If we'd come in force, she would have spotted us straight away, and then vanished without a trace.
That was her just now, wasn't it? So, was it a fruitful reunion?
I'd say so. She tried to recruit me. Seems her time in Rosaria is coming to an end. She's abducted bearers from across the region and is looking to smuggle them back into Sambrek. After her brush with those beastmen on the road to Northreach, she hired herself an Imperial escort, which she wants me to join. She's dangerous, Sid, but I think I can stop her.
Then I'm going with you. I'll take care of the escort. You can see the bearers to safety. Where are they?
The Baum Archers, soon to break camp. You go on ahead. I'll follow once I've sent word back to the hideaway.
I can't believe this place hasn't been taken over. This place was already dead.
broken camp yet. How did Doris come to know a slaver, I wonder?
We've waited long enough. She's not coming. Ready the bearers. We're leaving.
Back to civilization, is it, Mom?
Mom.
With all haste, lest any of you lackwits start talking like these feckless bumpkins. I presume your men are ready. We've suffered too many delays as it is. Any more, and I'll be docking your pay.
Yes, Mom.
Oh, but before you go, it appears we have company. Kill him.
You're welcome to try.
Kill! Stick 'em!
I need more ability points.
So much for your escort.
You'll forgive me for not avenging my men. I'm not the swordswoman I used to be. I surrender. Do with me as you wish, Sid the Outlaw.
Sid!
Ah, Doris. I take it you're not here to rescue me from our brooding renegade? You know, I always wondered where you'd vanished to. But casting your lot with this criminal of all people...
I mean, you're a
Better
slaver.
fighting for a cause than killing for coin. I'm sorry, Sid. I should have told you sooner. This woman, my former master, once trained bearer children to be weapons in service of the highest bidder. She raised me like a daughter, and I did terrible things to earn her favor.
It wasn't all terrible, surely. We had our fun, too. You were always so eager to learn, and had such clever hands. All my other children took either to the blade or to the books. Always either or. But you proved yourself a master of both. That's why I kept you for my own. How about it, my little dagger? Care to swear that blade to me again?
I never swore my blade to you, nor will I ever. I fight for a higher cause, to liberate the bearers of this world. Farewell, Master. Thank you for making me the weapon I am.
You always were a righteous child. Perhaps that's the reason I loved you so.
We're just gonna let her walk away?
What
Just
do
gonna let
you
her
want
walk
to do
away.
with her?
I am not the killer she wanted me to be. Not anymore. And she no longer has friends in high places. The Dame does, though. Her connections at the Imperial Court will see that justice is done.
All right. If you're certain.
I am. And thank you for everything. Now, I better let these bearers know that they're safe.
Then I should head back to the hideaway and put Cole's mind at ease.
Don't take... Why would you take me all the way back there? Whatever.
Welcome back, Sid. Doris's message just arrived. I hear you saved more bearers from being smuggled across the border.
With any luck, they'll be joining us in the hideaway shortly. Oh, and your letter. You don't need to worry about Doris anymore.
I'd been hoping as much. She mentioned one or two things in her report. So the slaver we'd been chasing all these months was her former master. Wish I'd known. She's been arrested, by the way, over in Sambrek. Went quietly, or so we're told. And she won't be getting off lightly. The Empire may have no love for bearers, but it's none too fond of black market traders either. Can't have been easy for Doris.
I'm sure it wasn't. But don't worry. She'll be all right.
I hope so. Suppose you should know, eh? You had quite the past yourself before you came here, or so I understand. Anyway, thanks again, Sid. The Cursebreakers would be lost without Doris. And you, of course.
Keep up the good work, Cole.
Nice. Cool. Okay. So down.
Torgal! Now, Torgal!
Two down, one to go.
Two down.
Oh, nice.
One to go.
Hilarious.
So Dravost is still standing. For now, at least.
Clive! You're here!
And the Akashic?
Mostly off to the north still. But I spoke to Doris's scouts and it turns out things are worse than I thought. There's swarms of them out there. Told old Snotty to be ready to seal the north gate. That should buy us some time if we need it. Enough for the villagers to barricade themselves inside their homes, at least.
Well done.
Welcome back, Sid. I'd never have guessed, you know. Not if August hadn't let slip. Who'd have thought that the savior of Dravost would turn out to be the realm's most infamous outlaw?
Eagle.
Keen to help us out again?
Falcon.
Thought you could sneak off without me, did you?
Damn it.
Blackthorn.
Oh, what are you doing here?
One of the scouts couldn't keep his voice down. Unlike my best mate who didn't think I deserved to know. Zoldan, how long's it been? Long enough for us two to turn into a pair of old codgers, I see.
That your idea of an apology?
Don't listen to him. You only did what you thought was best. For the village and that.
I did, yeah. but that ain't the whole of it.
Oh, my tailbone.
Vulcan, our master, didn't leave the chiefdom to the two of us. He left it to me, the best blacksmith in Dravost, barring himself, of course. Bloody stupid tradition, in my opinion. If someone's got talent, you should let them practice their craft, not ask them to settle petty feuds and barter for grain. Our master wasted half his life that way. I wasn't about to let that happen to me.
So you're wasting half of mine instead.
You're what Dravost needed. Under me and my precious ideals, this place wouldn't have lasted a year. So I left to devote myself to the work and spare you lot the consequences. I may be a selfish prick, but I only did what I felt I had to.
What you had to do was your duty!
Even if it meant we all starved?
Enough. This is no time for bickering. You can finish beating each other up once Dravost is safe.
We're here to stop the Akashic.
I've said my piece anyway.
Yeah, so have I.
Sorry, Clive. I shouldn't have stuck my nose in. We're short enough on time as it is. Still, give us a mo, would you? I need to get my head straight before any of them Akashic try to bite it off.
Ready.
You, ready for the off, then?
Let's go.
We can't afford to waste any more time.
Right you are. Might be worth having one last word with the scouts, though. Don't want any nasty surprises, do we? Oh, and Blackthorn, you and Zoltan might be better off staying inside the...
Akashic on the move.
How close are they?
Within sight of the walls. And there are more coming up from the mines.
What was I saying about nasty surprises?
They'll wash right over us if we stay out in the open. We're pulling back behind the gates.
Good idea. Get yourselves inside, but keep your weapons handy.
Understood.
I'm prepared to fight if I have to.
Well, let's hope you don't. That's our job. Once the scouts are inside, order your men to barricade the gates. No heroic last stands, you hear me? No fighting at all if you can help it.
August's right. I've seen what Akashic beasts can do to armor. The people here are tough and willing, but they ain't equipped to face what's coming.
I'm going out there. Start work on the gate as soon as I've left. I'll give you as much time as I can.
And if they kill you?
You evacuate. But it won't come to that. I promise.
You'd better be right.
Take good care of Dravost till I get back.
Leave it to me.
Alright, August, you're in charge.
Give those things what for, yeah?
Yeah. What for? Oh! That's a big kitty cat.
Alright. Which one of you's first?
All yours, Torgal.
This one.
Help me, boy.
Red flag.
Apparently
Oh crap.
not.
Cerberus. Or a chimera. He's buff. Look how fucking buff he is. You're kidding.
Not getting past me.
All yours, Torgal.
Bad kitty. Way more ability points. This is nice. I really wish I had. Bad kitty. Bet he gonna be good eating.
No, the question is, did I miss any?
That was gonna turn into a Akasha because it wasn't an Akasha.
Man alive! You're still in one piece!
I slew as many as I could.
As many as I could, he says. The old bleeding lot, more like it. Well, almost.
Only almost.
Yeah, one or two did try to sneak over the wall. But we got the bastards, don't you worry.
Good. Though you do know, more will come in time.
In time, yeah. But we can think about them later. Let's get you back inside.
Sid, you're even more fearsome than your reputation. Enough to give those Akashic monsters nightmares. I almost felt sorry for the wretched things. But mostly, I felt grateful. Dravos
You're
won't
welcome.
forget what you did today.
You're welcome, no worries.
I'm afraid I've only delayed the inevitable. There's no getting rid of that ether flood. Meaning that any living thing which stumbles into those mines will end up clawing at your walls again.
And that's if the flood don't spread. If it does, well, I hate to say it, but the village's days are numbered.
That may be, but we're staying just the same. With ether
Why is there a
flood
flying
spilling
sword
out
in the
over,
background? Do you see it?
It's
There's a
no
flying
less
sword
safe than anywhere, and more
right there.
importantly, it's our home. We'll fortify the gates to the north, and I'll see that they're guarded day and night.
All right? Then we'll give you a hand shoring up those defenses.
As for you, Blackthorn, that's twice you've turned up when Dravos needed you. So, thanks.
I shouldn't have stayed away so long. And I shouldn't have left without talking it over with you first.
Too bloody right you shouldn't. Though I doubt I'd have listened. I always envied you. How you made everything look so easy when, for me, it was anything but. You leaving gave me the perfect excuse to hate you. And from that day on, I never once stopped to wonder what it would have been like if you'd stayed.
But what you said earlier, it was true. You'd have been the death of this place. Finally, something we can agree
Nice.
on.
Good. I'm glad they're
You see
laughing
the
and having a
sense
good
of it
time.
Eventually, you kept this place alive. Alive, perhaps. Wealthy even, but Dravoj isn't what it once was. Our work used to be the pride of Dalmekia. Now, we churn out the same rubbish day after day because it's easy and turns a profit. It's not about the craft anymore. I wouldn't send my sons to war wearing the shit most of our smiths are making. I've kept working, honing my skills, trying to lead by example, but no one sees the point. The average castle apprentice has as much passion for the craft as our current lot. Come back to us, Blackthorn. Remind Dravoj what a true master blacksmith looks like. I'll even man those bellows of yours if it means we can work at the same forge again. That's a kind offer. Kinder than I deserve. And I wish I could accept, but I'm needed elsewhere. There's people who trust their lives to my steel, and I daren't let them down.
Good for you, Black
Fair
Thorn.
enough. But that doesn't mean I couldn't visit from time to time. Let's see if we can't rekindle this town's passion for the craft, shall we? I'd like that. Just be sure to tell Snotty to let me in the next time I come calling, yeah? Knowing him, he'd let you in anyway. Blackthorn. The Master Smith turned outlaw, back in my good graces. I never thought I'd see the day.
I'd say that went pretty well, wouldn't you?
Even better than I'd hoped.
Sid, I've got something for you.
For me? Well, thank you. A cracked animal from
And this is?
A token of our lasting gratitude. But I'm of a mind to make you a far grander gift. Designs for a certain sword have been passed down from chief to chief for generations. Now hold on, Zoltan. There's a reason no one's made that blade in centuries. There's not been a craftsman equal to the task. I'll admit your cinders make impressive steel, and I've learned to own an edge Odin will be proud of. But the engravings on that thing are enough to make a jeweler cry. And they're not just for show, either. Have you forgotten what brought you back to Dravoj in the first place? Hmm? A certain ring? I knew I'd never surpass you with the hammer and tongs. So I turned my hand to a different kind of metalwork. Between the two of us, I'd say we're the equal of any master craftsman ever to have graced a forge. You know what? I think you might be right. Clive, you wouldn't mind if Zoltan came back to the Hideaway, would you?
He's more than welcome. As long as he can keep our secret.
Right. Zoltan, get your tools. We've got a legend to forge.
Nice. No, thank you. I have one more spot to go to.
Nothing like a little unrest.
Smell like cat. Oh, there's bombs everywhere.
Kill!
This might take a while. That's all of them. Owen can uncross his toes now.
We'll go straight back to him. There you go.
Ah, Sid. Wasn't expecting you back so soon. So, is it good news or bad?
There you go, dog. Got 3 of them like you ordered.
Good, thankfully. Here.
That's brilliant! Thanks a blimmin' million! I'll fit 'em to the smelter right away! May I present to you the Telemon Furnace! Ain't bad, is she?
She's a beauty.
You saved my bacon again, Sid, and I ain't about to let your good deed go unrewarded.
It's fine, really. My bag's flexible enough already.
Oh, don't say that. I'm sure I can make a few improvements to it yet.
You could just buy me a bigger...
How about that clasp? Looks a bit stiff. Reckon you could loosen it up and make some more room? And I reckon I know how. With a new alloy we've been working on. The Telemon Furnace was just what we needed to perfect it. It's a metal, see? So it's lovely and strong, but it's also, well, stretchy, if you can believe it.
Stretchy metal. Well, if you insist.
That is the spirit. You'll love it, I promise.
Whew. Stretchy metal. I turn the fan this way, man. Well, you might hear a little fan in the background when I talk. Does that mean I can carry one each?
What do you reckon?
One more of each?
It's actually quite ingenious. Thank you, Owen.
Owen.
Don't mention it. You earned it. And I wanted to get some practice in using that metal anyway. Reckon we'll have all kinds of uses for it around the hideaway. Can't think of any right now, but that's our job, innit? Dreaming up new ways to make life easier around here. Maybe even out there, too. One day, the whole world's gonna know about the inventions you've helped us put together. That bag of yours will be the first of many. You mark my words.
They'll hardly believe their eyes, I'm sure.
My knee hurts. Ow. Even weirder science. Expansion necessary for further increased consumable. Nice. Inventory maximize. That's so good because if you didn't do these side missions, you wouldn't be able to get this. So now I can have 8 potions. Wow. It's a lot. Upgrade consumable potential and inventory slots to their maximum with 2 Ds.
Miss, can we read
Let's edit a story for our lesson today. Canva lost.
What a wonderful idea,
It
Joseph.
can't be true.
Let's do just that. Have you tried Molly's lemon tarts? I've never had anything so delicious.
I should be so lucky.
Ah, the man himself.
We were just about to make a start on that sword I promised you.
It's funny, but none of this would have been possible without your help.
Oh, geez, guys, no worries.
You remember Camille? We'll be using his leather work for the grip. The steel, meanwhile, will be tempered in a fire, burning the cinders you charmed out of old Zoltan here. And that whetstone from the Outer Isles, that'll be what gives the blade its edge. And the final flourish will be my talented colleagues' engraving.
A team effort led by the greatest blacksmith alive.
Cheers, guys. Can't wait for the sword.
Save that talk till the thing's finished, yeah? Right. I'm ready if you are.
To the bellows it is, then.
It would be nice if they should have cut scene of them working on it. What? No, they're just gonna make some hammering sounds and be like, "Here's your sword," and be like, "You just wasted an opportunity to show how cool and inventive making this sword could be."
Bugger me. We actually did it.
The sword to end all swords. Ragnarok.
It's quite something.
I trust you'll take good care of it.
Thank you.
I just had him made this sword. I've only had this sword for like 2 hours.
Does this make you pair the greatest craftsman alive, then?
Yeah.
This? Nah. This was just following the footsteps of the greats of old. It'll take more than that to earn us our place in history. But we're up for the challenge. Here.
A list of materials.
Zoltan and I got talking on the long road back from Dravost.
We reckon with those items there, we could craft something even better than the Ragnarok. Something worthy of a legendary outlaw like yourself.
Oh, he's gonna give me a piece. I'm going.
That's the weapon I'd like
bang.
to see. You leave this list with me.
I was hoping you'd say that.
One legend at a time, eh, lads? Before you start on the next, who fancies raising a cup to friendship reforged?
Good idea.
Let's go get hammered.
No more drinking to forget my past. It's about time I had something to celebrate.
Then tap the kegs! Vulcan's boys are on their way!
Can I have the sword? Cool, quest completed. Thank you. Gomata Damdurg designed, and then Ragnarok. Ancient Ashen Legends purports P-U-R ports purports that one day the ages of divinity. Cool. I just made this too.
I never thought me and Zoltan would ever speak again. Hello, work together. And if it hadn't been for you, we wouldn't. You've been a good friend of me, Clive. The best. So, what'll it be?
Need stone tongue, stained loincloth, So we need Ragnaroks, we need the base sword, and then we need, oh no, a Corial.
Anything
Or
else?
Coria, Orca,
Oh, don't tell me
Corialum.
we've run out of Papio nuts and all.
It's a Corialum. Or, that's not how you say it. Or Calium.
What do you expect? Farmers are abandoning their fields.
Come back.
Oh, she's talking about Joshua. That's Joel.
Covered in nicks and lumps, the lot of them.
It's because we're hurt.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Come to claim your just desserts?
Absolutely. Natalie reports an unexpected surplus in the Dominion shores, and as means of showing the town's gratitude assistance, as especially in her district, wish with one Lord up Underhill partake with a good fortune victor. Thank you.
You earned this.
Wow, dude. Then there's doesn't look like there's any more. Man, we'll find out. A blazing beacon.
All done?
Yep. No, I used to really like that one. We'll save it. Well, I want to max out this one.
Fancy a look at the list, do you? Quick look.
New management. Let's do this one. Martha's Rest.
Ah, Clive, I was just about to send for you. I'd like you to take something to Sir Wade up in Eastpool. Seeds for planting. Thought it was about time they started growing their own food. I'll keep providing them with whatever they need in the meantime, of course. But if Eastpool's going to survive, it's got to be able to fend for itself. As have those poor bearers. They've lived their whole lives in servitude, but now they're their own masters. Small wonder they ain't got the foggiest how to provide for themselves. So it's up to us to teach 'em. And if you're wondering why you, well, the wagoneers taking supplies up that way have been coming back with more and more reports of Akashic around the village of late. Sir Wade's putting a brave face on it, but I think even he's starting to worry. And if he's likely to share those concerns with anyone, it's you.
Absolutely. Well, we'll go hang out with Sir Wade.
All right.
Thanks. Wouldn't ask if I didn't have to. There. That should be enough to keep him in Gazal Greens for a few years at least.
Gazal Greens.
Not the most mouth-watering crop, I'll admit. But they're hardy, they grow fast, and they fill a hole. Better that than something that'll wither away at first frost. And chocobos love 'em too, which is no small thing. When I say all of us need to pull together to get Eastpool back on its feet, I mean all of us. They ain't exactly succulent, but cook 'em right and they're just about bearable.
I'll take your word for it.
Anyway, Sir Wade'll know what to do with them. And if he don't, well, I'll go up there and show him myself.
I'm sure you will.
Alright, so we need to go, he needs to go to Eastpool. Well, y'all.
I heard the Guardian saying you're supposed to grow our own food.
The victuals Martha sends us are more than enough for me.
No, dude, you guys gotta learn to, if you guys want to be free, you gotta learn to take care of yourselves and take care of the town and help each other and grow food and don't hoard anything, you know, be together.
Ah,
Lord Rossfield, what brings you to Eastpool?
A delivery from Martha.
Here you go.
These are Gizal green seeds. Martha's keen to cut the apron strings, then, is she? I jest, of course. You see, I had thought we might be able to revive the old wheat fields, but they'd long since gone to seed, only without the seeds.
Martha was hoping you might be able to show the bearers how to plant and tend these, so that they'll be able to fend for themselves.
That's not a bad idea. These bearers had only recently escaped their bonds before we brought them here. They know little of freedom, of providing for themselves and their loved ones. Unless we teach them how to live like free men, I fear that all we have achieved in bringing them here is to exchange one master for another. Not that myself and the Guardians have been the best example to them so far, subsisting almost entirely on Martha's charity as we do. It's about time we all started to provide for ourselves, bearers and Guardians alike. Unfortunately, we've been a little too busy of late to focus on much besides bolstering our defenses. There have been alarming reports of...
The Horde is closing in. They're coming, Sir Wade, all of them.
Damn it all, I thought we'd have more time. Gather the men in the square. Send to the rest for reinforcements.
Yes, Sir Wade.
The Horde.
A Kashek, a veritable legion of them. They've been seen prowling around the northern reaches for a while now. We don't have the numbers to hold back a swarm that size. I had hoped to build a perimeter wall so that myself and the Guardians might be able to defend the village, but...
Now you're out of time.
Precisely. If reinforcements from the rest arrive before they do, we may just scrape through, but I fear that's rather an enormous if.
What if you could call on reinforcements from Eastpool?
You mean the bearers? We brought them here so they might live, not die fighting for their lives.
So wait. You said you lack men to defend the village. Are the bearers not men? Do they not wish to see Eastpool saved? Though they may not be trained soldiers like your Guardians. What help they are able to offer could still prove the difference between victory and defeat.
You're right, my lord. I will appeal to them.
You may take our lives, but you'll never take our freedom. And then they storm them head on, and they all die up front because they're using
My
arrows.
friends,
And like shit.
I humbly beg your aid. We Guardians are few and our enemies many. But I swear we can defeat them with you at our side.
You would send us to the slaughter, to serve as bait for those fiends so that you and your men might be spared. And to think we trusted you. Say what you will. A home is not worth dying for.
But it is worth fighting for. Sir Wade fights to give you lot a chance. Just like I do. Just like Sid does. We all wanted to give you a home where you could be free.
Sometimes you gotta fight for your home, though.
Didn't you? This place, Eastpool. This is your village. Your home. And if you don't fight to protect what's yours, you'll lose it. You know I'm right. This world wants to take everything from you. Everything. Your homes, your freedom, your very lives. So then, are you going to stand by and let that happen to you? Are you going to accept fate like good little Bran did and die, having never stood up for yourselves? Or will you fight like free men and women?
right. Give me a sword. I never dreamt I'd have a home of my own. And now that I have, I don't want to lose it. I will protect what's mine, or die trying.
We all will. Free men and women, fighting together.
Good. Good. Except for that one dude. He's like, I don't want to. It's like, leave then.
For Eastpool!
This is not your place.
For Eastpool!
A lot of them should be able to use magic because that's what the branded are. The bears, they're all like, well, I mean, there's a lot of slaves too.
Martha.
But almost all people
Don't
that can use
mention
magic are bears.
Just promise me one thing. That you'll show them how freeborn fight.
Gladly.
For Narnia. Oh.
Well, if it was numbers you were lacking, you certainly won't be now.
Thanks to you.
Me? Oh, I just love the sound of my own voice.
Lord Rossfield, my lady, we're ready.
So what's the plan of action?
We'll divide our forces into several small detachments, each made up of guardians, bearers, and guards from the rest. These will position themselves at strategic points around the village. Upon engaging with the Akashic, each detachment will keep the creatures occupied as best they can, steadily retreating all the while.
You're going to lure them into the village?
I am. We will have neither the time nor the resources to treat the wounded, so injuries must be avoided at all costs. Instead, we will focus purely on defense at first. By coordinating our withdrawal through the use of messengers drawn from among the bearers, we will aim to have the swarm converge at a point of our choosing. With luck, that point will be the village square, the perfect place for our most able warriors to surround them and fall upon them, and for you and I to finish them off.
A sound plan, but one that'll require a leader with a cool head and strong nerves to coordinate the retreat. I'd say you have both in abundance, Await, but you'll be needed. Please, leave the last of the fighting to me.
Ha! And let you have all the glory.
Sir Wade, they're here.
Then you know what you must do. We work together, everyone playing their part, each shielding the other that no man might fall, that Eastpool might live on. For Rosaria.
For Rosaria!
Which is only two places now, is this place and Martha's Rest,
No
because
time
Rosaria
to
is all
argue, my
fucking
lord.
destroyed.
I'll do as you ask.
And I will do as you ask.
Suppose we'd better do our bit too then, eh?
Right you are, Martha.
Martha. More streams because of all the side
Calm
stuff.
before the storm.
That's fine. I thought there would only be 2 or 3, but there might be more. Ah!
And here it
Welcome.
comes. I will not let this village fall.
Get him! Over here! Go, Torgal! This one! Torgal, kill! This one! Over here!
Looks like that's the last of them.
Lord Rossfield! Change of plan!
What is it?
Owl from the rest. An Akashic curl's been sighted on Rhiannon's ride and is headed in their direction.
Well, the better half of her guard is here. So Wade, how many Akashic remain in Eastpool?
Hard to say. My men are still facing some resistance, but I think the worst is behind us. I could order a detachment or two to fall back and...
No. Let them finish the job. You stay here too, Sir Wade. Your men need you. I'll go after the Curl. Join me only when Eastpool is won.
If you're sure, my lord.
Yeah,
May
only...
the Founder protect you.
Only after the victory, not before. There's no point of you leaving here and then we lose this place.
Next one's mine. I might...
Probably shouldn't ride anyways. That's the wheat farm he was talking about. Oh, it's a big kitty.
There it is. With me, Topo.
Keep giving me them points. Keep giving me the ability points.
All right. Back to Eastpool.
Back to Liverpool. What about West Pool? They got a North Pool? South Pool. Is it East because it's on East Pool? Or is it they just named it, but like, we're going to be called East Pool, but we're in the South. It's like, it's alright. They won't. They'll confuse everybody.
Lord Rossfield, the Curl, is it?
It's dead.
Thank the Founder for that. And for you, my lord. We were able to eradicate the rest of the Horde. I have guardians posted around the village to keep watch for further attacks, but all seems quiet for now. I hesitate to say it, but I think it might be over.
I think it might.
We did it. We saved Eastpool. Thank you, my friends. Thank you.
No, Sir Wade. It's us who should be thanking you. You brought us together. Showed us what it means to fight for what you hold dear.
We never had nothing to call our own before. We didn't know what it meant to protect it, but now we do. We really do.
Forgive us, Sir Wade. You and your people saved us, and still we doubted you. But there's no doubt in my mind anymore. We're free men now, so we have to start acting like it. We have to fight to protect what's ours, to protect Eastpool.
And we shall. We all shall. Together. This is our home. And if anyone or anything tries to take it away,
they'll have us to answer to.
Come on then. Let's get to work.
This village isn't gonna rebuild itself.
They're not slaves anymore.
no. They're Rosarians. Your father took pity on the bearer's plight, and I believe if he was still with us today, this is what he would have wanted.
I believe you might be right.
I shall remain here, my lord, and do what I can to help rebuild the village. After all, this is my home now too, and I could hardly call myself an East Poolian if I didn't pull my weight.
I think you'll find it's East Pudlian, Sir Wade. But you should be proud all the same. I'll have to pull my weight too. Can't have the rest getting outclassed. Speaking of which, I ought to be getting back.
Can we continue to count on your support, Martha?
Of course, and I'd be counting on yours too. Us Rosarians have got to stick together, haven't we?
Had to go
Indeed we have.
to the party.
And Clive, come by the Golden Stables when you get the chance. I ain't paid you for delivering them seeds yet.
All right, I will.
So why didn't we just go back like we do? Okay, whatever.
Lord Rossfield, do you remember our very first mission together? Clearing the goblins from the Stillwind marshes?
How could I forget?
There's one sight that I shall never forget. You, facing off against that giant Morble. Not a trace of fear on your face. Since that day, there have been more than a few times when I felt like giving up. When the odds seemed so stacked in the enemy's favor, I thought I may as well just lay down my sword and surrender. But every time, I would think back to the look in your eyes that day and remember what it means to be a shield. Know that whatever trials Eastpool may face, I shall never lose courage. Thanks to you.
So Wade, you have always been a true shield. I know that Eastpool, and indeed all of Rosaria, will be safe in your hands.
Thank you, my lord. I know the rest of the world will be safe in yours.
I'll do my best.
Alright. Back to Martha. Absolutely.
The hero returns. It's lucky you came by when you did, eh? Not only did my seeds get delivered, but you went and saved Eastpool and all.
I just did what I could.
And it's only right that you get rewarded for it. Take it before I change my mind.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Martha.
So, Eastpool's finally back on its feet again. And a home to free bearers. Who'd have thought we'd see the day, eh?
Well, it was your idea.
I know that, but I never stopped to think what it would mean. Bearers in charge of themselves, thinking for themselves, working for themselves. Not your hideaway, but not even hidden away. Though I suppose the rest ain't much different nowadays. You know, bearers living free like that reminds me of when I first met Sid. Loath as I am to recall that particular day.
I take it you didn't always see eye to eye. What happened?
Well, if you really want to know, I started doing what I do long before I met Sid. In fact, that's how I met him. Or at least how he came to meet me. He showed up at the stables one day, asking questions about who'd been buying up bearers. Founder knows what he thought I was doing with them. Running a hunt, poking around in their innards. Something awful anyway. Me, I thought he was a new constable. Thought the game was up. But somehow we both managed to work out what each other was about. And before I knew it, The cheeky arse was rattling on at me about how I was doing it all wrong. After all my hard work. Told me I was giving them relief, but not freedom. That my bearers were still dying as slaves. Got right under my skin, it did. Told him if he didn't like it, he could bugger off and report me to the garrison. And do you know what he did? He smiled, and then he laughed. And then I did the same. We made a pact that day, that whenever one of us was in need, the other would always be there for him.
And you were?
Well, we both wanted the same thing, to make life better for bearers. Just like your dad. Do you know I was born right around the time Elwyn became Archduke? Growing up, I saw how he tried to change things. He certainly didn't lack for ambition, that one.
Indeed. But the loftier one's ambitions, the harder they are to achieve. Which is why those of us who follow in their footsteps need to finish what people like Sid and my father started.
Suppose you're right, aye. And if we don't manage it, there's always them who come after us. Good thing we've got a few half-decent sorts waiting in the wings, eh? It's almost enough to give you a little bit of hope.
Hope is dangerous, right?
Just a little.
Anyway, enough nattering. Better get back to work. Let's see about making everyone some dinner, shall we? The least the folks who saved Eastpool deserve is a hot meal. And you and me ain't gonna save the world on an empty stomach neither.
That sounds like a wonderful idea.
Dang, I leveled up. Leveled up again? Displays in the chamber. Pastoral fair from dumb of the golden stables. The land they does enough for the empire. The settlement stands. Ooh, hang on. Do I have enough? Oh, not enough. Have to do it next time. Main mission, and there's still missions over here and here. Look at that. Let's go over here to Northreach. We'll go to Northreach. We'll save it and call that a day. Appreciate you guys coming and hanging out. This has been Final Fantasy 16, Part 20. Don't forget to subscribe here on YouTube. Follow me on Twitch. Give me a like down below. Leave me a comment. Appreciate you guys coming and hanging out with me this Friday night. You could have done other things, but, you know, I see 40 of you people guys coming and hanging out. And I appreciate it. One more. So we got the fire, the wind, lightning, earth. Then you have light, Bahamut, and then ice. And then we are Ifrit, so we're a different kind of fire. And that's it for the day. Appreciate you guys coming and hanging out. Tomorrow is Saturday, so we'll have Split Fiction in the morning after I get back from the gym. We'll be on about 9-ish, maybe 10. We'll see how that goes. And then I got the fellas coming over tomorrow. We're going to be playing like GameCube. We're going to be playing like, what is it? Mario Kart, Mario Party. Might play some Smash on GameCube. And just hanging out, having a great time with like-minded individuals that just want to have, you know, hang out and play video games, talk about anime, and just eat some good food and just chill. So there might be one later that evening. I'm not sure which game it is. I know there's going to be Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 we're going to be trying to play, and a couple other games on the weekends. But Split Fiction tomorrow. Tomorrow about 9, anywhere from 9 to 10. There's no set schedule. It's just going to be in the morning, like I said, after the gym. So we'll see you guys there. If you're excited for Split Fiction, don't forget to turn the notifications on so you know when I go on, so you can see Split Fiction. We got probably 2 more episodes from what my roommate tells me. He plays it. He's like beat it 4 times with his other friends and stuff. So he's got like 80 hours in it. So he's saying that we're going to do 2 stories, and one of them's going to be kind of big, so it's going to be kind of longer. And then the last 2 chapters are kind of short, but it'll be a good one. And then we'll have to figure something else out in a couple weeks. So appreciate everybody coming by and hanging out and having a great evening. And don't forget to be kind to yourself and loved ones around you. Be kind to people, because they struggle daily just to get up and try to make something out of their life. So just smile, say good morning to somebody. They might really need that. So have a great day. Tomorrow, Split Fiction. Have a great evening, guys.